Yeah, the age championships are on, and we had a 23-year record broken. So Liesl Jones' 16 years 100-metre breaststroke record was broken by Sienna Tui. So you could really be seeing the stars of the future, and it was a fantastic swim from her last night.
Sienna Tui, look out for that name in years to come. Hey, sticking with swimming, so confirmation this week. It had kind of been talked about, but confirmed this week that the 50-metre events will blow out, burgeon, if you like, at the LA Games. So we've had the 50 freestyle since Seoul in '88, now the full set.
Yeah, and this has really kind of rocked the swimming world. It's something that has been pushed for from some people, from sprinters, and then there has been a little bit of resistance from some of the distance or more the traditionalists. And you've seen Adam Peaty, who is sort of the greatest breaststroker of all time. He has come out and said, I will train for my 4th Olympic Games and be there in LA. But then you have people like Michael Phelps who say that it will make the Olympics feel like a summer league. So, yeah, the swimming world is a little bit split.
Yeah, and off the back of that, Kate, is swimming saturated in events and medal opportunities compared to other Olympic events? I mean, this is 41 gold medal opportunities now the swimmers have. Has it come at the expense of maybe some other sports enhancing their profile?
Yeah, and I take that point. However, I will say that swimming is the most popular Olympic sport, and we are starting to add some more sports to the Olympic programs to try and make it more relevant. And it's that delicate balance between traditional and then innovation. And we've seen new sports come in that have taken off. You know, rock climbing, for example. I was someone who sat back and was like, oh, do we actually need that in the Olympic program? And then it was in, and I was like, yes, we need more of this. And so I think it's really important to try and capture younger audiences, and they want to watch something that's short, that's sharp, that's fast. You cannot miss the beginning of a 50-metre race. You can miss the beginning of a 1500 because it goes for 15 minutes, so you can come back to it. But we really want people to be plugged in and engaged. And so I see this as a really good thing for the sport.
Kate, I'm curious who you think will be rubbing their hands together out of the Aussie Dolphins now to really get stuck into these 50-metre events?
Oh, well, I think that for the youngsters, this will be really great to say, oh, look, I can compare my times with what they're going to be doing at the Olympics. But I think that one of the biggest winners will be Kaylee McEwen. She is the world record holder in the 50 metres backstroke, and she's never gotten to compete at an Olympic Games in that event, even though she holds the world record. She could potentially go for 4 individual Olympic gold medals in LA 28, the 50 backstroke, the 100 backstroke, the 200 backstroke and the 200 IM. No Australian has ever done that. In fact, Michael Phelps never even managed to win 4 Olympic gold medals at a Olympic Games. So, you know, she could really write her name in the history books with this inclusion.
She will be rubbing her hands together. Yeah. So, you mentioned Adam Peaty. This is enough to get him through to the next Games, he says. I wonder whether one Kate Campbell has thought, well, you know, could I just maybe get back in and have a crack at the 50. Have you thought about it?
You know what? I did actually sit down and do the maths. Between that and the announcement of the Brisbane Olympic venues, I was like, how long can I stretch this? And I think it will keep people in the sport longer. I enjoy butterfly, but not 2 laps of butterfly. I'm a 1 lap of butterfly only. That's more than enough. And so I never...
shoulders though, Kate.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's also fun. It adds a little bit of... you know, novelty to swimming. It's such a boring sport to train for.
Butterfly and fun never was the case for me. Butterfly and fun, I could not do that.
I didn't hear a yes or a no in there. What did that maths tell you when you looked at it?
Come on, Kate. Let's go rub shoulders again at Games.
Look, it's probably a no right now, but I just think that in terms of it will drive people back to sport. We've seen Roland Schoeman, who is a South African, he will be 48, and he has said that he's going to come back. So, you know, maybe if he can do it like that.
So you know what probably no in the world of headlines is Kate Campbell leaves door open for Olympic comeback.
Look, I'm not going to shut the door.
Hey, there you go. Very nice. Nicely done.